Well, welcome back to Page's Stage. Tonight we are playing session 2 of Night Floors, and if you have not watched session 1, it ended on a very interesting note with with two of our characters seeing the yellow sign, and one of them has an impulsive need to share this sign, and that's where we left off at. If my face looks different, if you've watched this for a while, I'm recovering from surgery. I have a skin graft they had to do because they had to cut some stuff out of my face. So that's what this is. It's not an egg. It's not a zit. So, but it'll go down over the future. So stay tuned to future episodes. You'll see me heal slowly. So, but anyways, so we had a brief video and audio malfunction. We're going to pick it up right with our investigators, Alani and Dr. Ward, as they arrive at Cynthia LaChance's office, the manager of Art Life.
Hi, my partner here, Dr. Ward.
Hello, Doctor.
So you are Cynthia LaChance, that's right?
Yes.
All right, it's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. I wish it was under different circumstances.
Yeah. Could you tell us a little bit more about your art life? We have a missing person currently from one of your buildings, and we're just curious what kind of relationship that is, and if you knew the gal who was living there very well, or if you just kind of run the buildings and stuff.
Well, I don't. We manage the building in the sense that we take care of the taxes and such, and anything the city wants from us. But we really try to leave it as a space, an uninterrupted space for artists to, accomplish their work. So Art Life buys buildings or buys living spaces, and because we want to furnish that to artists that, being an artist, and especially in this city, is, it can be a hard gig, and sometimes they just need a little help, a leg up. And a lot of the times that's just, paying rent so they can have a chance to achieve their dreams. And that's where Art Life comes. That's where Art Life steps in.
And how many buildings do you guys manage for Art Life?
Well, this office just manages that one. We have one in Chicago. We have one in Los Angeles. Let's see, where's the other one at? Let's see. We have one in the South that in Austin. But I don't know if that town is. I don't know a lot about that town. I'm a little bit leery about going down there. So we're branching out. We're trying to, we're trying to make this more of a reality. But we're not that old. We've only been around for. I got hired on a few years ago, but maybe 10 years.
And are you the only person that works here?
In this office, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're the only person that works in this whole house office thing, and you only run that one building.
Well, I run the building. I set up, art shows throughout the city. Art Life is also, we also try to not only help artists,
okay.
But we also try to put on shows and try to attract local attention. Maybe try to get some famous artists in here if we can.
Had you ever put on a show for Abigail?
Oh, Abigail Wright?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was at one of our shows.
Okay.
She did decently. She sold one piece that allowed her to actually probably have enough rent to cover about 6 months.
Okay. That's
what
good
was
for
that
her.
piece like?
I'm sorry?
What was that piece like that she sold?
It was kind of like a landscape.
Do you remember of what? Do you have any pictures of the show?
It was abstract. That's all I could.
Yeah. Landscape.
Yeah, it wasn't really, probably not the style that I like, but that's the beautiful thing about art. It comes from. Do you remember
what the medium was?
Probably acrylic. Probably.
Okay, just a painting.
Yeah, it was a painting.
Okay, nothing sculptural about it.
No.
Okay.
I don't believe so.
Do you have any information about the buyer?
About the buyer of that piece?
Yes.
I'd have to dig around for that information. We do keep sales records.
Yeah, I'd appreciate it if you could find that.
Okay, well, I'll have to dig around. If you leave me your contact number, if I locate that.
Yeah, here's my pager number.
Oh, okay.
867-5309.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna start playing Jesse's Girl too, or what?
All right. Jesse's Girl. Sorry, couldn't help myself. The '90s, man. Yeah. Did you have any contact with Abigail? Like, has she paid her rent this month?
No, she has not.
And what about last month?
No, not exactly.
Is that normal for her?
Oh, it's not uncommon for an artist to miss a payment, sometimes two, but she's been real spotty, and I haven't received anything from her in about 3 months.
Okay, but what about before that? Like, how was her track record?
Well, after she did pretty well at the art show, she had cash on hand, and she was paying regularly for about 4 months or so, and but yeah, nothing. And honestly, she's not alone. I mean, well, you're the police. I don't mind telling you, but the other tenants haven't paid in more than a month either.
Okay.
And we've already sent out eviction notices. We're almost at that point. And I've never had to evict an entire building before.
So the whole building is struggling.
Well, every artist there, I guess. I don't.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm wondering if you have her application on file. Like, does she have, family or references that she maybe put down on her application that we could contact?
I think
for being in the commune here.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember when I first met her. She talked about her father. You guys actually know that their father was the one that called the police. So,
okay, yeah.
But other than that, I mean, I could find that too. Okay. But off of memory, I'd like to say that her dad was with her when she moved in. He was nervous because she was moving to the city.
Sure.
But that's about all I know as far as her family.
Interesting. Well, do you have any shows coming up?
Oh yeah, yeah.
What's your next one?
It's abstract realism.
Abstract realism. All right. And any of these artists showing at it, or is it other people?
Other people.
Okay.
Yeah, none of these artists.
So you're going to be looking for some new tenants at this art show coming up? Seems like you were actively recruiting some of the tenants.
We're actually not moving any new tenants into the McAllister.
Yeah, we noticed that there was some empty apartments in there. Are you thinking about closing the building down, or what are you guys doing?
We are going to. The plan is we're going to renovate it.
Renovate it, and to make it
more modern. Fix some of the plumbing, fix some of the wall. I mean, fix everything. The building's ancient.
So you're going to charge these starving artists more money than to be there?
That's under discussion.
Okay.
Art Life still maintains to try to provide affordable living for upcoming artists of the new generation. Which she kind of reads that off as if she's reading it right out of a brochure.
Sure.
So since you're the only person here kind of running this office yourself, who's who plans this? Is there like a board that you report to, or how's the hierarchy of your organization?
Well, it's a nonprofit. We do have an office down in downtown. I don't go there that often. If I have to go to a meeting, sometimes they'll call us in, but that's like HQ, so to speak.
Got it.
For everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a small board. So.
And where does your money come from? Because I assume that you can't you can't just charge these people low rent in the city and not make that back somewhere. So do you have
we rely pretty much on donors. Okay. You wouldn't believe how much depending on the time of year is, especially right before you have to file your taxes, how often we get donations for people trying to bring down their taxes.
Interesting. And do you ever go to the building at all?
No.
Okay.
Not if I have to. We try to leave them alone.
One of your tenants mentioned a night manager.
A night manager?
Yeah, a night manager. That there was a night manager for the building.
No, I'm the only manager to speak of.
So you've never heard of Mr. Castaigne?
Who?
Mr. Castaigne is the name given of the night manager.
There is no night manager, and nor have I ever heard of a Mr. Castaigne.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
If you could just find those two files for us, the one where you sold it and the her application, that would be helpful.
Okay, I'll start looking.
We're trying to find where she went to. So if you have if anything comes to mind, you give us a little beep and we'll call you right back.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Have a good day. She kind of opens the door for you.
Yeah, we're gonna walk out.
Okay. As you guys walk out, we're gonna cut quickly back to the other two. You guys are still searching the wall, right? Taking pictures, cataloging. Okay.
Dr. Freeman is like really like he has like his pager in his hands and he's thinking of like, yeah, I gotta, and then he's gonna message he's gonna message Dr. Ward on the beeper. Like, send the name, send it. I'm like, have you seen the yellow sign on the beeper?
They're not text beepers.
Yeah, it's the.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I haven't had a beeper in a long time. So,
You could just either text like usually a numeric code, or your phone number or numeric code.
Yeah. I'll text them my
Like 143, I love you, 143, stuff like that.
I'll
911.
Everybody
I'll send him my phone
Hold on,
number.
I'm gonna Google text codes from the 90s. That's what
we
I'm
are
gonna do right now.
we are aging
Oh.
ourselves, by the way.
No, it's fine. I'll send him my phone number,
Okay.
and hopefully that means he'll call me.
Okay.
Wait, what phone number? Your home phone number or what?
Oh yeah, god damn it!
Oh yes, 1995.
No, I believe if you if he picked up her phone and paged from that, it would page the number that he was calling from. Is that
No,
correct?
you have to dial in the number that
You
you
have
want them
to
to
actually
call.
dial in the number that you want him
Oh
to call.
wait, do we know her like landline number?
Well, yeah,
It may be disconnected at this point.
you can pick it up. Sometimes the number's written there. Remember on the phone they would have the little
Oh yeah,
placard in it?
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll pick up her phone. Like, is there a dial tone? Is there like...
None. She has not paid that bill.
I was like, she hasn't paid rent in 3 months. She probably hasn't paid a phone.
You'd have to go outside to a payphone, most likely, or
All right.
So Freeman, as you're kind of like wandering around, like looking at phones, I'm gonna be like, hey, are we gonna catalog this stuff or not?
yes. Have you seen the yellow sign? Yes. We're cataloging.
I showed you the yellow sign.
We're cataloging, and then the entire time I'll start cataloging, but I'm also like, I gotta tell somebody.
Do they realize that this is weird?
I don't think Dr. Freeman would like in this like manic state. I don't think.
I know, but like once Curse has told Freeman, like, does Curse now think Freeman's acting weird because of it?
So
Curse
said to Freeman, "Have you seen the yellow sign?" It was almost like a knee-jerk reaction, and Curse did not realize he said it after he said it.
Okay.
And so I imagine
But he felt better.
he didn't no longer felt an impulsion to share it, but he doesn't have any memory that he actually said it. So when Dr. Freeman's saying, "Hey, have you seen the yellow sign?" then Curse can be like, "Yeah, I just saw it. It's right there."
What was the original?
I keep the impulse. Okay.
Yeah.
What was the original directive from Agent Marcus? Did he tell us to like he wants us to find Abigail, or did he say that he wants us to find the supernatural in the house?
Both.
Yeah.
He wants you to find out what happened to her, and he wants you to find out if there is a supernatural element that would interest Delta Green to basically find out what that is. That might be to find more information about it, destroy it. It could be you don't know. But he did say there was an occult sign that was found there. And that's what alerted Delta Green. That's what kind of flagged Delta Green.
So I'm gonna find like I have like a bunch of pins. I have a pocket protector and a bunch of pins. I'm gonna pull one pin out. And I'm gonna like the little like flip notebook that I have. I'm gonna write. Have you seen the yellow sign? Maybe like 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna close it, put it in my pocket, and then go back to cataloging.
Okay.
That way I can show somebody when.
Sure.
never.
So mentally, we'll say that that calms you for the time being.
Yeah.
You're like, I have a plan. So, are you guys
Okay,
searching then? Still searching the wall, taking pictures and such?
Yeah, because I remember there was a bunch of just
There's lots of stuff.
random stuff on the wall.
Yeah.
And we
Hey.
see the yellow sign, and
Freeman, did you meet Mr. Castaigne?
mm, no, I don't think so.
But you heard about the night manager, but you haven't seen him around. Is that right?
No, I haven't seen. No. Oh yeah, no, I haven't seen him around. What time is it, by the way?
It's
That's a good
2
question.
It's 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock is when you guys
Okay.
separated. Yeah.
So if he's the night manager, he might not get on until maybe like 4 or 5 o'clock.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So let's finish cataloging this stuff, and we'll go talk to him when he gets here.
Yeah, perfect. And then I'll start taking pictures of everything, and then work in tandem, taking pictures, cataloging.
Let's see. Curse. Why don't you give me a D100 roll?
Oh, jeez. Okay.
82. Okay, so you find amongst kind of just from what looks like junk, as you're looking on the wall, there is as you approach, you see this, you see like a typewritten page, like from a typewriter, and it's on the wall, and as you're taking pictures, it stands out. So here I'm going to show this to you guys. And I'll go ahead and read it as well for our viewers. And so it says, scene, the smoking lounge, a large parlor on the 4th floor. In the room are the dog, Thomas, and Michelle. Enter Mark Rourke. Mark, Abigail's gone. She moved upstairs today. Thomas, and Mark, I miss the kid. Michelle, her dad, that pig, came around. She doesn't like you, Mark. No one likes you. Anyway, she ran off with the salesman. Everyone knows it. Mark, fuck you, you cunt. Thomas, come on, guys, come on. The dog barks. Someone is heard coming up the steps, a loud racket reverberating up and down the staircase. Mark, who is that? Everyone stops to listen. Michelle, who could be down there? Who is that? Mark steps to the doorway and leans to look down the stairs. Mark, hello? Hello? Enter federal agents. And that's one of the things that you find.
That's me? That I find it?
Yeah. So you
I'll
take a
be
picture of it. I mean, you're cataloging.
Wait.
Who had the dog?
Wait. Okay, never mind. No, go ahead.
Do you know? Is it Michelle Van Fitz?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's her first name.
And then, do you know who Mark Rourke is? Freeman?
No.
You guys have not. Just to recap, you guys have not heard that name. So.
And Thomas would be Thomas Manuel, who's Abby's friend.
Yeah. These people
moved upstairs. Oh.
Yeah. So the okay. So there's okay. Curse. Look. So I gotta speak this out. There's 4 people in this letter. There are 4 people in this building.
Well, the 4th person is a dog. Is that the 4th person?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's one guy upstairs who lives like a dog, very dirty, filthy. The other 3 are kind of, they're more people, I guess, more people-like.
Yes, that's right. They are people.
It might not make sense, but I feel like this. What if this happened right before we came? What if, like, whatever this is, she saw, like, she typed what happened after her disappearance?
Okay, but who is Mark? And then also, who would post this here if Abby's been gone for days?
What if it's A, the night manager, or B, Mark? Or maybe Mark and the night manager are the same person?
Jonathan, where do we find this transcript? Is it like in a typewriter, or is it just like
It's on the wall. It's just one
posted to the wall?
Posted to the wall, epoxy to the wall, just like everything else.
Like glued to it?
Uh-huh.
So
Like if you try to remove it, it would totally rip. Like that type
How long does it look like it's been there? Can I like gauge? how old the paper is? Is it yellowed? Is it like look like it's freshly pasted?
It doesn't look freshly pasted. It looks to fit with everything else that it's been epoxied on the wall. As far as age goes, you would have to test it. You'd have to remove it. You'd have to. If your question is, does it look like it was ripped right out of the typewriter and plopped right on the wall seconds ago? I would probably say your gut would tell you that I mean, anybody looking at it doesn't feel like that,
Smell the glue.
And here's the reason why is because there's other things that are glued on the corners and such. Like it's not just by itself perfectly. You got you got an old stamp that's there in the corner. You got plastic beads that are just like glued randomly around. So it's in the tableau. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she typed it up and put it here. What if each one of these people corresponds with a tenant in this building, or a person that comes to this building? Because we don't know who Mark is, or we've never seen the night manager. The night manager could be Mark.
Or Dad. Well, maybe that's kind of what I was thinking too. Is that maybe Mark is the night manager?
Yeah, and then I can compare the dog to the guy upstairs who lives really, really filthily. Actually, no, sorry. There's that pig.
Well, that's talking about Abby's dad, so he must be a cop.
Yeah. The pig. Oh yeah, it's possessive. Okay.
The smoking lounge, a large parlor on the 4th floor.
I'm sorry, the dog.
Have we seen how many levels there are on the night or on the in the McAllister building yet?
Yeah, you guys have gone. Last session, you guys interviewed all 4 of the other tenants, and you went up to the 3rd floor, and the 3rd floor had a lot of empty rooms.
And there was no stair access.
There's a stair access. There's a stair access that goes to the roof.
Should we go check out the roof? Premium?
I am down to check out the roof. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's check out this 4th floor.
Okay. So you guys walk up the stairs, which you have already done maybe less than an hour ago, as you were interviewing people. And as you get up to the stairway that leads to the roof, it's like a roof door. Like the stairway is just dead ends into a roof door. You can even see it's probably about 2:30. You can see sunlight down on the bottom, like the bottom little lip of the the bottom edge of the door. Yeah. And then when you open it, it opens up to the roof.
Oh, let's take a look around.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go and search the roof.
We'll walk around.
Okay.
Peer over the edge.
You can look over the edge. You can see. I think they took your car, so they took your car. So you see where your car was parked. It's only 3 stories up, so your view is limited because all the other buildings are about as tall or taller.
Yeah.
It's very nondescript. It's a brownstone roof.
So check this out. It says Abigail's gone. She moved upstairs today. So there is no upstairs. And they're on the 4th floor. You see what I'm saying here?
Yeah. So if that means she's on the 3rd floor.
The way the floors are numbered are 1, ground floor, 2, and 3.
The scene takes place on the 4th floor, which already doesn't exist. And while they're on the 4th floor, they say Abigail has moved to the upper floors, or she moved upstairs today.
So you're saying that she was moved to a 5th floor, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know. These floors don't exist.
True, but what if it didn't take place in this building? What if there's another building that has 5, maybe 6 floors, and these people are on the 4th floor talking about her?
But she moved upstairs today. So speaking like she's already living in the I don't know that it makes sense yet, but I'm just saying that.
Yeah, so it's obviously not the McAllister building. No, the 3rd floor would be the 4th floor.
No, so if you want to get the technical of it, you have the ground floor, 1st floor, and 2nd floor. It's 3 stories. If you want to number them 1, 2, 3 that way, you can do it that way too. Technically, a brownstone would be ground floor, 1st floor, 2nd floor, 3-story building. Yes,
yeah. But didn't Lonnie and Dr. Ward tell us that the artist tenant went to the basement?
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be the 1st floor. 2nd would be ground. 3rd would be where the rest of the tenants are, and the 4th would be where no one is.
But there's no smoking lounge up here, even on the third floor.
True, but maybe they can use one of the empty rooms as a smoking lounge.
I think we need to find out who this Mark Rourke is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to cut from you guys. We're going to, as you guys are talking about all this and puzzling over it, we're going back to Lonnie and Dr. Ward. Where are you guys? What's your next move?
Well, I got two thoughts. I'm thinking we either should get back and help with the cataloging, or possibly head downtown to check out the Art Life building, or the main office building, and find out if they have any other information. I want to follow the money. I want to see if maybe the person who bought the artwork became obsessed with Abigail. I'm really leaning into that idea, or maybe trying to find out what's going on with those empty rooms. Find out, follow the money. How's the business plan work?
Yeah, I think that's important. I'm what time is it right now? It's like what, 3:00?
Yeah, 2:33.
Yeah, I'm interested about that night manager too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that in quotes because if you remember, he was a little shady too when he was talking about that. Like he was like, "Oh yeah, I have a key." So
He's talking about Thomas Manuel.
Yeah,
Thomas
we go talk
Manuel,
to Thomas
yeah.
some more.
yeah, so I'm wondering about that. So I mean, if it's 3 now, you think we can make it downtown right now before they close?
Yeah, they'll be pushing it. We want to give ourselves more time. Also, get a chance for a chance to get back to us with some of that info.
Yeah. What's your read on her?
Being the
I
only
know live
person
people
in
aren't your forte, but
Yeah, I mean, my gut tells me that she knows more than she's saying. She's kind of playing dumb. If she's the only person running that office, she knows a lot more than she was telling us.
yeah, I'm confused by the whole setup to have a whole nother building that's cleared out for an office, but you're only running for apartments and they're not paying rent.
Yeah,
Like-
especially when she's inviting artists to come live there. She's
Yeah.
got to have some criteria, some way to decide who she wants there. And I think there's something to her selections more than just appreciating the artwork.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can get back to the other two and give them a hand. Did you ever page him?
No, he
You
never.
know.
He
Oh,
never
okay.
did because the phone.
I was gonna go. The angry cow ringtone. Sorry.
All right, so you guys are going back to the McAllister to help the other two.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right, so you guys make your way back there, and we'll say just we'll round that out since she's only a couple blocks away. You're definitely back there by 3 p.m. So
Yeah.
and again, time's only important if you decide to visit the other agents or trying to visit any place that actually operates under a business thing.
So really quick. So for the apartment building, there's 3 floors, and on the first ground floor, there's 3 apartments. Each has a tenant. And the 1 floor up, second floor, there's 4 tenants or 3 tenents total.
4 apartments, but 2 tenants.
There's 2
4
tenants.
apartments, 2 tenants. Okay.
Yeah.
So
and
there's
then
in total 5 tenants.
there was 5. Yeah.
There's 5, currently 4.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay.
And then the third floor it has all empty rooms. You guys checked those out and you found that they were totally bare because you guys have a key. You guys have a key to the building.
Yeah.
So.
No smoking lounge.
All right, so you guys arrive back in and in through
Are
the
they
door.
gone
No,
when
in
we
through-
get there? No, are they upstairs? Like when we get
No,
there?
I'd like to.
We're probably coming downstairs.
They real quickly
Or like
checked out the roof and then came down. So I'd
Okay.
imagine as you walk in, they're there still taking pictures, cataloging. So Lonnie walks in and so does Dr. Ward. So
How's it going, Curse?
Hey. So hi guys. So things have happened. There's been a lot of developments. Dr. Ward, have you seen the yellow sign?
You're pointing to it.
Yeah, I'm just pointing shit to it.
What?
So do your guys' eyes turn over to where he's pointing?
Yeah.
Did you point to the sign?
Yeah, he pointed.
Yeah,
he
just
pointed.
point directly to it.
I was looking at
Okay.
his body language. It looked like he was pointing. So
Just see, it's like over there.
All right. What?
you guys turn and look.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna turn and look. I'm gonna be like, what are you talking about?
Yep. Same.
All right, roll sanity, both of you.
Urge, I can't help it.
Oh,
All
jeez.
I pushed the button that didn't do anything.
Yeah, I got a 62% success.
Okay, so yeah, you don't lose any sanity. Same as the other two, though. You have an urge to share this with someone else. If it doesn't work out, you can just go ahead and
I
roll
found
the
it. I was
D100.
waiting for me to put in a modifier. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You failed.
I did.
Yep.
Oh, okay, give me 1 second. You got none of you failed last time. Let me just check the sanity loss of this one.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead and roll a d4.
Okay. 1d4 coming up.
You lose 4 sanity.
Oh, okay.
Ouch.
So that it really sits uneasy with you, Lonnie.
What are you talking about, Kurt?
Oh, and you still have the urge to share it, whether you lose insanity or not.
Both
John,
of us?
do I have the urge to share it, or
You're
because of
dead.
the fact
No,
that-
you did, and now Noel and also Freeman, Dr. Freeman, you no longer have the urge to share it. You feel actually, Freeman, you feel unloaded. It's like a, like a feeling.
Okay.
So the urge to share, is it specifically to somebody that I know doesn't know about it? Right. So since Freeman pointed it out, do I have an urge to get Dr. Freeman to learn about this wonderful yellow sign?
No, it's more if you presume that someone doesn't, that you feel like they haven't heard of it, you're spreading the news, basically.
Got
So the fact that these two have seen it, I mean, you could even turn to Curse. Have you seen the yellow sign? He'd be like, yeah, you know.
And then I'll point out, so we've been cataloging, and we've found, and I'll point out the little piece of paper, and I'll have them like, hey, look, so look at this. This references someone named Mark.
But what about the sign?
Hold up. Wait. Let's back up here. We were supposed to find something going on in this apartment building. We found this sign, and
Yeah, what about the sign? What did you guys find out? The sign?
I don't know, but I felt when I first saw it, I had to show it to Dr. Freeman over here, and he's been kind of manic running around here asking everybody if they've seen the yellow sign, and now he's showing it to you guys.
Well, I feel better, to be honest.
Maybe we should go
But
tell
the
some
sign,
of the tenants
yeah,
about the sign.
I think the tenants want to know. It's like, or maybe that lady we just met with. Maybe she needs to know.
No, Thomas is closer. Let's go tell Thomas about the sign.
no. Thomas,
This is what I'm saying. No, this is what I'm saying. This is
Thomas?
what
Yeah.
the program wanted us to find.
Yeah, Thomas
Oh my
Thomas should
God,
find
you're
out about the
right.
sign.
Maybe
And then
I
we could
could-
also
We
talk to
should
him about
call. We
Cash
should
Bane.
call Agent what's his face who gave us this mission. Tell him about the sign.
Yes, we
Should
should.
we call him about the sign?
yes.
And not tell anybody else. Don't.
But everybody needs to
Okay,
know about the sign.
you call the agent and I'll go tell Thomas.
No, yeah.
No,
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Okay,
No.
Right,
I need to tell him about.
You
the
need
sign.
to. So the impulse is not simply to say, not to ask the question, is to show them.
To show them. Yeah, we'll get them down here and
Yeah.
he'll come see the sign.
Whether you draw it yourself or show them or show a picture of it, all of that together.
Did
Anyone-
Marcus give us a number to call him?
He did.
Oh,
He
yeah.
just told you not to call him.
Yeah, he told us not to, but he needs to see this. He needs to see the sign.
Look, okay, you guys go talk to Thomas and show him the sign. I'm gonna go call Agent Marcus and see if he knows about this.
But we need to tell lots of people.
Tell Thomas.
But
See-
we're
see
gonna
if
bring
he-
him. We're gonna bring him over here.
That's fine. See if he knows about it. That would be a good question anyway.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
that
I like
sounds
that.
fun.
Good plan.
Yeah. All right. Come on, Dr. Ward.
All right.
And I'll go find a payphone downstairs to call Agent Marcus.
Okay. I would say there's probably a payphone right outside
I
the
think so.
block. Yeah.
New York City,
There's-
right?
It's probably in the lobby.
Well, the lobby just has their mailboxes, and it's a
okay.
really small room. So.
Okay, never mind. Not in the lobby.
But let's go with the Agent Marcus call first then. So you go outside. All right. So go ahead and make a luck roll. So just make a D100. Call high or low.
Oh, that's right.
50-50.
Let's do low. 93.
So you just get basically a dial tone.
It just what do you mean?
I mean, not a dial tone. Like it just keeps
ringing?
ringing and ringing and ringing. And if you stay on long enough, eventually it does the.
And if I hang up and call
Like-
back, same
same
deal.
thing. Yeah.
The busy signal.
Not a busy signal. Just if you if you stay on the phone long enough, eventually it turns into a busy signal.
It's been a long time since I've had to heard a dial tone.
That's what it did. So.
Yeah.
All right, I'll head back upstairs.
Oh boy.
All right, and then so who's going over to Thomas?
Both
I'm
of us.
definitely
Oh,
going.
okay.
Yeah, we're both going. Yeah.
Okay. So you knock on his door?
Yeah.
All right, so you kind of eyes it open. He's like, "Oh, agents, it's you again."
Yeah. Hey, Thomas.
Do you have more questions?
Well, we wanted to show you something.
Okay.
Can you come next door with us, please?
Yeah. We have some questions.
I already answered everything I knew about Laura.
I know,
Oh,
but
we
there's
really need to
something
show
we
you
want you to
something
in the
we want you to
apartment.
see over there.
Okay.
All right, come with us.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
Let's go over there. So we're gonna take him in.
Okay.
And say, Thomas, come over here. Look on the wall. Have you seen this?
Yeah, Thomas, have you seen the yellow sign?
Have you seen the yellow sign?
You guys are both like just. Okay, so both of you feel a tremendous sense of relief as you have shared the sign, and then Thomas just kind of shrugs his shoulders and goes, "Is that like a new logo design?"
I mean,
Wait.
just
Why are you
Whoa.
here?
Wait.
Why did
what?
we do this?
Hold on. Hey, so like I'm guessing I'm in the room, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And I'll see them walk in, show him the sign, and he has no adverse reaction to it.
He has none. He looks
Have
kind
you
of
seen
puzzled.
this before, Thomas?
No,
You haven't seen this little picture or this little piece of cloth before?
I don't think so.
Thomas, hi. How do you feel currently?
I feel. I mean, I'm a little nervous having to talk to FBI, but who wouldn't? But I got nothing to hide, so
Is Thomas the one who went down to the basement, right?
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Hey, I have a question for you. So when does the night manager normally come on?
It's usually nighttime, like after dark.
Thank you.
I wasn't trying to be cheeky. I just it's usually after dark. I don't know. He doesn't check in with us. I just hear him and
Where
Is
does
he
he
here, like, pretty much
Where
every
does he
night?
stay?
upstairs.
Like on the second floor or the third?
I don't really know. He's just the
know
night
he
manager.
Well, what does he manage during the night? That I guess is.
I think he just fixes like locks and plumbing and things of that nature. I mean, I don't know. Never really asked him what he.
And how did you meet him? Because he lets you into the basement sometimes.
Sometimes I'll see him. I'll see him walking along the hall, and I'll ask him, "Hey, I'm going to go down to the basement. Is that okay?"
What's his name again?
Mr. Castaigne.
Do you know his first name?
I never asked.
Interesting. We talked to the building manager, and she said she has never hired a night manager.
And that's what he gives you. It's a stare.
So either you're telling us something that's not true, or she is.
Maybe
I
Castaigne's
don't think
pulling
that's.
something.
I mean, how did you get the key? Because if
From-
Castaine's supposed to
from
open it up
Mr.
for you, why would he give you a key?
From Mr. Castaigne, the night manager. I don't.
What does this Mr. Castaigne look like?
He's like an old man.
An old man, and you just wanders around the building. Has he ever been in your apartment to fix anything?
No, I take care of my stuff. I mean,
But what is he doing?
I don't. He's the night manager. I don't know. He just does the. Why don't you just come back and talk to him? I don't really know. I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but I don't really.
Well,
you can see he's kind of getting frustrated because he doesn't feel like you guys aren't listening to his answers. So.
Thomas,
I'm not.
Hi, my name is Dr. Kurt Freeman. I don't know. These are my colleagues. I'm sorry I never introduced myself before, but thank you. Thank you for coming to look at this. And if we have any further questions for you, we'll definitely come and give you a knock.
Sure. You know where I live. And he just hooks a finger behind him.
Yeah. All right. Well, I hope you have a good day, sir. And then I'll like look at the other two and give them that like we need to talk kind of look. Like,
Hey, Thomas, before you go, what do you think of this art in this room?
I think Abby was a visionary.
Uh-huh. Okay. Have a good day.
Okay. And he kind of walks out quickly back to his apartment.
I will close the door. I'll wait to like listen to see when he closes his, and then I'll round on the other two and be like, so what if okay, so you know how you guys just had that urge to share this thing?
What thing?
This yellow sign? You had the urge to share it. That's why you brought Thomas in.
I don't know why Thomas was here.
Yeah, you guys actually don't have a memory of sharing it. You don't remember the urge. You don't remember any of it. The second it's over, it's over, and it's out of mind.
I don't remember why Thomas was here.
Well, you guys brought Thomas in and showed him this yellow sign.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you showed us that when we came in.
Yes. And don't you find it weird that you also had to show someone else?
I don't really remember that.
Yeah, I think we just wanted to talk about Castaigne.
True. But what if this Mr. Castaigne is also, and I'll point out the paper on the wall and I'll highlight the name Mark Rourke. Like this, like here, you guys read this. This is a little.
All right, so you guys read through the play, or the sheet. Yeah.
This is interesting at the end here. The federal agents come in?
Yes.
Is that us?
I believe so.
So when we got here, the only people that we saw were the two New York police guys.
Yeah.
Right? So we had what was his name? Sounds like the airport or something. Giardia.
But we
it's like that disease you get when you drink the water, Giardia.
Right? I know I'm not here, but we didn't make a loud racket reverberating up and down the stairs.
I'd say you're back in by now. It doesn't take long to make a phone call and no one answers. So like by the time you see Thomas exiting by the time you walk in. So.
But yeah, there was Giardia and Sellers and.
But they weren't police. They were.
No, they are. No, they're police.
They're
NYPD.
They're not.
They aren't federal agents.
They're federal. Agents. Oh,
they're not federal agents.
Oh, they're not. Yeah, they're police. Yeah.
We're the FBI coming in to investigate.
Yeah,
supposedly.
We're federal agents.
We're the program. They don't know that we're federal agents. That's what I'm saying. Like,
no. Well, we have the FBI badges, so.
Oh, that was our cover. Oh, okay.
I don't think there's any other federal agents that have visited this place.
You guys are posing as the FBI. You have the FBI jackets. You have the lanyard. Yeah.
But this talks about her dad visiting.
Did you guys ask Thomas about who Mark Rourke was?
No,
Mark Rourke?
No.
That's
the man in the play.
Oh.
That's what I was trying to get at. Was what if this night manager, this whoever gave Thomas the key, is this Mark Rourke?
No, he already has a name.
Hold up, we gotta go ask Thomas about Mark Rourke. If you guys didn't ask him, it shows him in the play here. So
you should ask Mr. Freeman, Dr. Freeman, about that because we like. I don't know exactly what happened, but like.
So then I'll explain to Agent Curse like what happened and the series of events that happened after, and just like so I told them about the sign, and I felt better, and then they left, they brought Thomas in.
You don't have a recollection of sharing the sign with anybody.
Okay.
All
So
that
then,
is a
it'd
non-memory.
be more like they left, came back, and then they showed Thomas this yellow sign.
What was Thomas's reaction to it? Nothing.
He didn't have a reaction.
So he's probably seen it before. Fair to say.
Fair to say.
Well, do we remember Dr. Freeman showing us the sign?
You know you've seen the sign because you see it now, because now you can guys freely look at it. You're like,
Right.
but you don't remember someone sharing it with you, basically.
So we don't remember each other's enthusiasm.
No,
like he remembers us being enthusiastic, and we remember him.
You do remember that someone told you, but you don't. When you have the impulse to go share it, and then in saying it to someone else, you don't have any recollection of that.
Okay.
So you can see each other say, "Hey, have you seen it?" Just like the way you two did. Yeah, Freeman and Curse both saw you. Well, maybe I think probably Curse was outside, but you saw them all excitedly bring in Thomas Manuel and say, "Have you seen that?"
I want to go talk to Thomas Manuel again.
Okay. So he opens the door.
Oh,
this guy.
Like,
I'll before you go, Agent Chris, I'll hand him the Polaroid of the picture, so you can like reference it. Just
Wait, which picture of the scene?
Play?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
okay, so you're gonna go knock on his door.
Yeah. Is
Okay.
it just me? No one else is coming with me to talk. Well, I guess,
I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. I'm next to you.
All right.
He opens it again. He's like, yes.
Hi, Thomas. Sorry to bother you. My friend here, Agent Curse, has a couple questions for you.
So,
Okay.
Thomas, do you know who Mark Rourke is?
No.
Okay. Do you know who Abby's father is?
Yeah, he came around here looking for her. He when she first, when he first couldn't get a hold of her, he worried. Like, it's like a couple weeks, and he couldn't get a hold of her. And he was around here a lot. But eventually, when the NYC took over, and it turned out everything was a dead end, he just went back home.
What's his name? Abby's father.
Mr. Wright. I don't remember his first name. Frank or something.
Do you have his number or any way I could contact him?
No. He was really worried about her. He's like a cop.
He's a cop.
Yeah, you guys already know that from the briefing from NYC that he's one of the reporter missing, and he's from a suburb of New York City.
Call in?
He reported missing persons. He reported missing persons, and he kind of pulled some ropes to get that pushed to the top. And then when an occultish symbol was found by NYC, a Delta Green friendly within the NYC network contacted Delta Green, and that's how you guys arrived here. That was all last session.
All right, so. And Thomas, one more question: did Abby have a boyfriend, a salesman?
I mean, she would mention that she was seeing someone, but I never saw him.
Was it a salesman?
I don't know. She didn't talk much about him.
Is it possible that she could have run off with him, like to get married or something?
I don't think she would leave for work.
Okay. Freeman, anything else?
Do you know if there's any animals in the building? Like, does you know if anyone else has had an animal, maybe like a dog?
None that I know of.
No.
Did you guys see any animals? I like animals.
Have you ever heard a dog barking nearby, or?
No.
Oh, one more thing, Thomas. What about a fourth floor, a smoking lounge? Where's the smoking lounge in this building?
There is no smoking lounge. In fact, Art Life doesn't really like us to smoke, but some of us, if we have a party, we smoke.
Where do you go to smoke?
Well, just in our room, or we go out to the street.
Okay. Well, thank you, Thomas. Again, we'll come and find you if we have any more questions.
I'll be right here.
All right. Have a good day.
He shuts the door.
And I'll look at Curse and just, so that was weird to you?
We need to meet the night manager.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll say it's about 3:30, almost 4 o'clock. So what you have left in a day, you can always take on Friday as well. You can always catalog. You can always keep on, looking at the tableau. You have a couple of the art agents that are still that NYC gave you the names of as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you can either see them, call them, whatever. Those are kind of just as a recap of what you have out there to do in the day. So
Okay.
it's August. It's August, so it's not going to get dark until
Late.
7:30, 8 o'clock. Yeah, we're
Brandon
not.
will tell you right now.
Yeah.
It's still
Well,
late.
over the Pacific Northwest, yeah, it's about 11 right now, right?
So I'll go and give one of the art agents a call. Like I'll go down to the phone booth and give them a call. See if I can either contact them or leave them a message.
Okay. Which one do you want to call this? So there's two left. There's Carmen Wagner. She's Roger Curran's agent. He's the science fiction author. And there's Mike Sievers, who is the agent for Lewis Post. He's the comic illustrator.
The Mike Sievers.
Okay.
I'll go and give him a call, get in the little phone booth like Clark Kent, and put my quarters in.
Mike Sievers, like from Growing Pains.
Nice. I wonder if that's a reference.
Well, it's spelled Severs. So it's Severs, one of the two.
Just saying.
It's funny though. All right, so you dial. It's Crescent Publishing is the actual contact, because that's who she works for, and so a person picks up the phone and just, yes, Crescent Publishing.
Hi, my name is Dr. Kurt Freeman. I was wondering if I could, for a chance, talk to a Mark Sievers.
We don't have Mark Sievers by the name here. You're trying to talk to Karen's agent?
Yes.
Okay, that's Carmen Wagner.
Oh, sorry. Okay, Carmen Wagner.
Okay. Let me see if Miss Wagner's actually in. Hold, please. And she waits a second and then comes back on the line. Yes, who's calling?
Dr. Kurt Freeman's FBI.
Oh, hold on, please. And then she, you hear just a click, and then in a moment, the phone gets answered. And yes, Miss Wagner.
Hi, Miss Wagner. My name is Dr. Kurt Freeman. I am with the FBI. I was wondering if you had a minute to answer a couple of questions.
Sure.
Thank you for your time, by the way. How's your day going?
It's going decent. I'm wondering why the FBI is calling me.
Well, we are currently investigating a disappearance, and we're wondering if you might have some information that might help us.
Certainly. Anything I can do to help, I will certainly try.
First and foremost, do you know of? Sorry, I can't read my own writing. What's the name of the building again? The
McAllister Building.
McAllister Building. Do you have a agent? Not agent.
Client.
Client. There you go. There you go. Do you have a client that lives in the McAllister Building?
Do you have an address?
Yeah, I'll rattle off the address.
Okay.
It's
do you have
210 East 32nd Street.
Maybe if you just give me a name, that'd be easier. I could look up the addresses to each of my clients, but just to shorten it, his name is Roger. His name is Roger Caron.
Yeah. Do you have a client by the name of Roger Caron?
I do.
Good. I was wondering, do you also happen to have an agent by the name of Abigail? I mean, a client by the name of Abigail.
Abigail doesn't sound familiar. Do you have a last name?
Shit.
Right is her last name.
Right. Thank you.
I'll save you time.
Sorry.
She goes. She's like, no, I don't recognize that name. We are a publishing company, so this isn't an art company. This is Crescent Publishing. They publish, novels and such.
Okay. And for Roger, how would you say his work is?
Well, he's been pretty successful so far, but is he under investigation?
I can neither confirm nor deny that, madam. I'm just answering some routine questions.
Okay, so
some routine questions.
Okay, well, he is my client, so I don't. Oh, you are FBI though. Yes, yeah. I manage his personal appearances. I also edit his work from time to time. I mean, he's a he's an all right man. He's kind of it, I don't know how much to say. He hasn't turned in his last draft, and honestly, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be his agent. So,
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. We just talked to him earlier, and he seems to be almost done with his draft. So hopefully that can.
yeah, he said that, but you know that was it was due at the end of May, end of May, and he hasn't turned it in.
Oof. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear
And I
that.
actually haven't heard from him since April. Actually, I have the date, April 19th. I have the exact date here. He left me a
Oh.
weird voice message.
What did he leave you?
I mean, I just have to play it for you, I guess, but I don't. That's kind of hard over the phone, no?
If it helps, I can come down and see you if need be. If you're
Well, I mean, I can. It's just he was really weird. I mean, let me just see if I can play it. And she kind of puts the phone near the near, and she says, he's just he's made clumsy romantic advancements in the past, and I don't give him a time of day, and I don't know why he would call me.
Okay.
But again, he's probably not going to be a client much longer. He hasn't turned in the novel. So that's really all I have to say about him.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I'm just doing my job. Tell me to keep editing his stuff and manage his personal appearances, but I don't think he's doing very well, honestly. So, but here's the message. I mean, maybe you can make something of it. So it's Roger Karen's voice, and so imagine she's playing this, poor quality phone to voicemail.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you get the gist of it. It says, it says in his voice, it says, Carmen, I listen. I don't know if this is getting through. Listen, I found something. It's amazing. The book. It's just incredible. It's so fucking inspiring. I'm working on something new, something to do with the change. You'll see. I love it. The way things are now, the way the building, I don't know, it is. Yeah, I can't explain it. The upstairs just goes on and on. The doors keep on. I don't know, like going. It's incredible. It's like a living in a surreal novel. I just can't really describe it. I mean, even as an author, I mean, I should be able to describe it, but the others warned me not to call, but here I am. I just want to say goodbye, to tell you not to come by anymore. I won't be here. I'm hoping to move upstairs soon to live with the others. Abby and the others are waiting, so gotta go. Love and kisses. Oh, this is Roger Karen. Bye. And then it clicks off.
Yeah, there's a silence while Dr. Freeman's just like he's just like writing everything that he heard.
If you want the tape, that was April 19th. That's the only reason why I know that date. But drop on by if you need the tape, but it'll be here. We close at 5, or we're open tomorrow.
Sweet, thank you very much. What time do you open tomorrow?
9 o'clock.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. I hope you have a very wonderful day.
You as well.
Bye bye. And I'll get my change back, and then I'm bolting inside.
Okay.
And just like, guys, hey, hi. So, hi. I just called Roger Carn, guy upstairs, cartoonist. He
he's the sci-fi author.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His agent just played me a very interesting message. And I'll rattle off the message as best as I can with my writing. I really tried writing it out, but I got lost. And he talks about the upstairs. He says Abigail has moved upstairs, and then I point to that little piece of paper, just like the paper says.
Yeah, and what was that book you mentioned?
Yeah.
The book
I think
he's
we should go
writing.
talk.
No, it didn't sound like that. It sounded like he was reading a
says-
book and found a book.
Yeah, it says
Yeah.
I've found something. It's amazing. The book, it's just incredible.
Found something. The book may be referring to his own writing that he's been
No.
working on.
No, he found something.
No,
Oh, he found something.
Yeah.
So he found
Yeah.
a book. Is that
He
right?
found
Yeah.
something just like we found just like I can't even phrase that right because I don't remember. Do I remember seeing it for the first time? Seeing the sign for the first time? The yellow sign?
Yeah, we saw it.
You just
yeah,
you have a
like,
memory now
remember.
that the yellow sign is sitting there on the wall. So like,
Yeah.
other than that,
Other
Is,
than that, I don't remember. Okay. So
yeah.
is the sign? Does it look like paper, or does it look like it was drawn in there? Does it look like it was
okay.
like carved on the wall? Like,
It looks like it's drawn on a sheet of paper.
and there's a piece of paper epoxied to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like there's a book around it. Like,
It
does
look-
it look like it was torn from something, or did someone?
I popped up the visual on Roll20 again, or if it's in
Thank
it's in your journal if it doesn't appear
Yeah.
there. But that's all. That's
Okay.
exactly what it looks like on the wall.
Okay, so it doesn't look like it was ripped out of a book or anything like that.
Again, everything is like epoxied all around
It's hard
it. It's
to
within
tell,
everything. It's kind of hard to tell. It just looks like it's
Okay.
on a sheet of some type of paper. Yeah.
But it's the paper's yellow though. Yes,
Yeah.
It's yellowing. Yeah.
it's okay. So the ink is brownish red.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have. What do you guys want to do? Because and we obviously need to wait for this night manager.
That's what I was gonna say. I think we should continue cataloging and wait for the night manager to show up. See what happens tonight.
Okay. I do want to talk to Mr. Roger Karn. I really do want to talk to him.
All right. So
What are
you
you
guys,
gonna-
do you guys
what are you
want
gonna
to
ask him?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I want to talk to him before this guy shows up, if that's possible, or we can
Oh,
wait.
before the night manager.
That's
shows up.
fine. You can go talk to him. I'll start cataloging some more while you guys are doing that.
Yeah, I'll hand over all my like cataloging notes to Lonnie.
Okay. So the three of you are going to catalog, and then Freeman's going upstairs.
Yeah, I'll go upstairs. No one come with me. You just let me go by myself?
Take Curse with you.
Yeah, I haven't met Karen yet, so I'll go. with
Okay.
you.
She's a tool.
No,
wait.
it's the sci-fi
Sorry.
writer.
The sci-fi
sorry.
writer. Yeah. Lewis Post is a younger man. He's the illustrator.
Sorry, yes.
Yeah, we'll go upstairs and I'll just like knock, knock, knock.
Okay. So he opens the door and he's like, yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Roger. How you doing?
Good.
This is my colleague, Agent Curse.
Hello.
Hello.
I have a few questions for you.
Some more questions?
Yes.
Remember, they already met us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was introducing
Didn't-
Agent.
Didn't Curse know who Karen was?
Yeah.
We've all
was,
been briefed, but
yeah. Yeah. You just know he's a relatively well-known sci-fi writer.
So, Mr. Curse, I gave your agent a call earlier, and she gave me some interesting information, and I was wondering, how are you coming along with your next book?
Slower than I'd like. I'm working on it though. In fact, I was just trying to work on it.
Oh, okay. That's about how done are you? Like, I'll like 100%, maybe like 60.
You know, I get this from Miss Wagner. Is the FBI interested in how far along I am in my novel? I don't understand the line of questioning.
Well, the reason I asked is because Miss Wagner said that you left her a weird message on the 19th of April, and she was expecting you to send in your draft. And
I actually called. Oh boy, I was really drinking that night. I don't know what I was saying.
Do you know anything about the upstairs? Something beyond the third floor?
The The roof?
No. Smoking lounge, the upper floors. Do you know the night manager, Mr. Castaigne?
I don't know if I've met him.
Have you seen him?
No, I mean he's here, but I think he works in just repairing the rooms or taking care of the building. I've heard of him. I've never met him.
What about a Mark Rourke?
No, I can't say I know that name.
Quick off the wall question: have you found any books recently?
No.
No. And then I will like go back in my notes and just like read off the part where he's like, "I found this book. It's amazing." Like I will read that verbatim, like, and that's interesting.
I don't know. As I said, when I called her, I was sort of drunk.
Hey, Freeman, what time did she say that the call was made?
She said it was on April 19th.
Did she say a time?
No, I don't think I asked.
And Roger, you don't remember leaving this message for your agent?
I remember that I really wanted to call her. I'm attracted to her, okay? And I got really drunk, and I remember I shouldn't have called her because you shouldn't call people drunk, and I did. I don't remember everything I said. It's one of those, you ever gotten drunk and woken up the next day and go, oh my God, did I really do that? That's
so. It was that night you called her?
Yeah.
It's just funny because you mentioned the missing person you mentioned the missing person that's been gone, and
well, I mean, Abigail was here, and you said April 19th. Yeah, she didn't. Last I saw her was at the end of May, so she was.
Yeah, and you said that she moved upstairs, and you're looking to move upstairs as well. That's such an odd thing to say.
Look, I was really, really drunk. You're reading me things I don't remember saying.
Okay, understandable. What were you drinking that night?
I like to drink mainly whiskey. Gets the job done faster.
I'm a Scotch man myself. I understand. Agent Curse, any questions?
No, that's it. Let's go.
No?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, have a good day. I'll just like snap my book close and just, like, walk off.
So are you guys going back to the apartment?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you guys? We'll say it's about 4:30, almost 5 o'clock. What are you guys doing until nighttime? Are you guys just cataloging?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'd do.
And that's you two are joining them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Dr. Ward.
Yes.
You're kind of an expert on dead things, right?
That's right.
You want to come take a closer look at this sign?
Sure.
Because look at this color. I mean,
Yeah.
back on the res, I've seen this before.
You thinking dried blood?
I'm thinking dried blood.
Yeah, me too.
How do we find out?
Well, I guess we could run some tests.
Can we cut it? You want me to cut it off the wall?
Try not to take the whole thing off the wall. Maybe just cut a little square. Get us a little bit of the paper and a little bit of the writing. I don't want to remove too much. Not yet.
All right. I'm gonna walk to the kitchen and pull out one of her steak knives and.
Okay. So you're taking that off the wall.
Yeah, taking a bottom corner off of it just to see if we can what we can see when we pull it out.
Sure.
There's spatter too.
Huh?
There's blood spatter too. You can see it on like the.
I know that's what's making
so
me think that.
you're just removing one piece of the ink, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you can safely do that. You can tell as you're cutting out just even that small spot. You have to as you cut, you almost sort of have to scrape epoxy from the back. So what you end up with is like a I don't know how much you cut. Say it's like a palm, like a dime size in your palm.
Sure.
And it's that with a bunch of chunk of glue and other shit connected to it. So in fact,
like front and back, not just the front.
No, the back too. It's like ripping off. Yeah. So
there's layers of stuff here.
Exactly. Well, there's not necessarily the layers. Like when you can tell some of the things when you dig behind it or start moving. It's just stacked on top of each other. But what the point is that you trying to remove things is like tearing whatever you're trying to remove. It's like if you're trying to unglue something, it's near impossible.
Well,
without destroying it or.
That's why I'm just like trying to cut out a core of the wall, basically.
You did, So you successfully.
Behind it.
So you successfully do that. So. And you guys are spending the next couple hours cataloging?
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's.
And Dr. Ward's gonna run some tests.
Well, he's got to take it with him to test.
Here.
So do we have like a lab I can take it to, or what's the deal with that?
You would have to get it to Delta Green Friendlies, or you can you can try to get a hold of Agent Marcus and see where you're,
Well,
but
could he take it to his own lab? I mean, he's a
right. I do. I'm a pathologist.
From what city though?
Yeah, exactly. You guys.
But would the NYC have something that they could use?
Yeah, you can ask. You can.
Well, I'm assuming our credentials won't hold up to the real FBI. Like if we showed up at the real FBI.
You can ask.
Can we ask?
You can ask Guardadonna and Sellers.
Yeah.
They did offer their help, so you can ask them. So.
Yeah, I want to ask them if I can use a fancy NYPD lab.
So you just have to decide how immediate is this. Are you doing that right now? Like that's where you're dropping everything to go get this sampled? Or are you guys still doing the job that you've been asked to do as well? Are you trying to? That's what I'm asking. Like right now, you guys are in the middle of cataloging, or you're going to be cataloging. You're trying to wait for the night manager. Are you sending one of you off assignment now to go do a lab study of?
Well, here's my thought. If it's blood, the question becomes whose blood? Is it Abigail's blood? Is it someone else's blood? Right?
Right.
Yeah.
So
and there's still 3 of us working on the catalog.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Right? So
yeah,
it's
we'll
just
keep
Ward.
cataloging.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Dr.
Get a
Ward's.
taxi.
Okay.
Taxi.
So, all right. Sounds good. So Dr. Ward takes off.
Yeah.
Or are you gonna call them to have them come pick it up?
I don't want to give somebody else possession of the sample. I want to take it myself. So I'm going to give them a call and find out if there's a facility available that I can go use.
Okay. So you'll call. So I believe at that time that you did have cell phones in their infancy, but I think any number that that the NYC detective gave you would be his desk, basically.
Yeah.
So, so you call over there, and he's not in, but one of the people that work for him picks it up, and so he does say that there is a lab that's close by their headquarters. That if you're FBI, you can go use it. So.
All right, perfect. I'm gonna head there.
Okay, so you're heading there, and the rest of your cataloging.
See.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Let's do. We'll do Ward, and then we'll have you guys, and then we'll. I imagine from then you guys will eventually meet up, or however it goes, because I know you guys are trying to be there at night to see the night manager. So let's do Dr. Ward. If you have your character sheet open, what skill would you like to use as you're doing this lab work?
I would like to use. Oh my god,
Science.
it's hard to see. I gotta close that.
He only believes in.
Do you have
science.
forensics?
I do. I have forensics at 80. And my science is biology also at 80. So yeah, I'll use forensics.
Yeah, go ahead and use forensics. And I'm going to say, go ahead and roll it. Yeah, so you get it under a microscope, and you can quickly tell it's not blood. It appears to be some type of ink. But what type of ink, where it's from, that's going to take a much deeper analysis, probably with some other expert that's going to need to break down exactly what ink, where did it come from, where's it made, all of that stuff. But it does not appear to be blood.
All right. Is there anything I can find out about the paper or the epoxy? I mean, how long it's been there?
Sure. I'll say with your 27, I'm going to say your 27, your success, especially since it's really good success. So it does a couple things for you. One, it saves you a lot of time. You're able to do this really quickly, and you're a skilled scientist too. So you're looking at it, you look into it, you go, oh, immediately you're like, that's not blood. As you look closer, you can see the paper is it appears aged, and the exact date of it, you're not going to be able to tell the type of paper exact date just from a quick microscope look.
Sure.
But
But it is paper. It's not like vellum or something.
no,
like that.
yeah, but it is a form of paper. Yeah, so you
Okay.
can definitely tell it is paper. It's not blood. It appears to be some type of ink of some sort.
All right. All right, then I guess I'll head back, share the news.
Okay. And while he's gone, you guys are cataloging. So, Lonnie, why don't you go ahead and give me a D100 roll?
Ooh. Oh, I don't know what just happened. I'm sorry. D100.
Oh,
Okay.
Wow.
All right. So as you are cataloging, this particularly stands out to you, Lonnie. Is I don't know. Yeah, these names. Yeah. So okay. Let me edit one thing real fast because I'm giving you
It's fine.
too much information with the title. The titles were written for me, and then I realized, oh wait a minute. It looks like a map, and so this is what it looks like.
Oh. The parlor. Mr. Castigue.
that's
Castaigne.
Castaigne.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Come take a look at this map. Like,
Is that where the stairs would normally be? That trail that like goes off? Is that where the stairs would normally be?
I don't think.
Yeah, because it says
so.
up and down, because that's where.
Yeah.
That's where the stairs would be.
But why does it scoop off to the side like that? And why does it go to the apartment? That's not normal. And what's this night floors thing?
Hey, whose apartment is that? That has the.
That's the back right empty one.
Yeah, that was empty.
That one is if you are looking at this as a blueprint of the McAllister, is that what you guys are doing?
I'm assuming that
Yeah.
this looks like the McAllisters. Yeah.
Okay, so that's either going to be an empty apartment or Michelle Van Fitz's apartment.
Okay.
Depending on which way you turn it, so the way that it appears, I'm going to just kind of make a call here so you don't get confused on which way you're supposed to look at it.
Yeah, sure.
Up and down is what you're looking at, and if that corresponds to the floor plan of the McAllister that you guys have known because you've already been up there, that would be the position of Michelle Van Fitz's apartment.
Okay. And it says to the night floors, and then there's like arrows, and then
Also says dead guy in
Mask.
Dead guy in mask.
where do you see dead guy in mask? Oh, look
Right
at
by
that.
the night floors.
Yeah, I see that.
Roses and butter, and then man with briefcase and white shoes.
I think this is this building. What's this door though on 712? 712. What's the day today?
Today is August 10th, Thursday.
So that's
Door on 712.
that's almost a month ago.
Who wrote this map? Could it have been the agents in the script?
No, it's glued to the wall, man.
So Abby
of-
would have written this or drawn it?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
It's yeah. This is strange.
I'm gonna take a picture of it, like take like 4 different Polaroid pictures of it, and I'm gonna give one to everybody. And just like, yeah.
So this is So just to tell you, that it looks like butcher block paper. That's what it looks like. It's on.
Okay.
And with the way that it's drawn, it looks like someone has some type of artistic ability to basically the way they laid it out. So that's what it looks like. That's what you draw from it.
Which one is Abby's apartment on this map?
Her apartment's the front one. So the ground floor. Yeah.
The ground floor.
Bottom left or bottom right?
Bottom right.
Bottom right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So roses and butter refers to her room.
Roses and butter. Wow, that's weird. And that's the hallway.
Yeah, what is that?
2 apartments.
What is that X right there, Jonathan, in her apartment, where it says roses and butter and it has the line drawn to it?
You
Is
don't
that
know.
her- Well, have we seen the inside of her apartment?
in her apartment. That's
Yeah.
it appears to be like the kitchen area, like a pantry.
What if the roses and butter refers to a place where you place roses and where you keep butter? You place roses on the table and you keep butter in a cabinet. So
I don't know. Let's go open the cabinets real quick. I know we looked in her fridge, but I'm just saying I don't know that we looked everywhere else.
They were just frantically looking through cabinets now.
Looking for roses and butter.
Okay, so you guys are frantically looking. You don't find any roses or butter. So, in her apartment, and at that point, I would say Dr. Ward pops in too.
He just sees us opening.
Yeah, he just sees you guys opening up cupboards.
Did you guys get hungry? What's going on?
We found this map, and there's some strange stuff labeled on it. So it's a map of the apartments, but there's some. Come take a look at this.
Oh wow.
So we were looking to see if we could find where this roses and butters was.
So apparently, if I'm reading this right, in one of the apartments there is a tunnel that leads from the walkway that leads from an apartment on the first floor to the walkway on the second floor.
But look at the way it's drawn, though. It's almost like they both go to the same place, which is not to say maybe they loop around, but it looks like it goes from the apartment and the upstairs.
And they kind of converge.
Right.
So then that second floor one might be coming down, first floor one's going up, and they meet in the middle.
What's that deflated balloon looking thing?
Sperm?
Oh, on the left? Bottom left?
Of
the first floor? Yeah.
Of the first floor.
I mean,
it does look like sperm.
I mean, it does have flagellum. Flagella.
Magellan?
Fla. F.
Oh.
Jonathan, whose apartment was it on the ground floor next to Abby's? So the one where the man with the briefcase and white shoes was. Whose apartment was that?
The one closest to her is Thomas's apartment.
Yeah, because they're next to each other.
Yeah, and then the other one is Roger's.
On the ground floor?
Yeah.
Is there any other handwriting on the walls?
It's mostly random objects.
So this is one of the few handwritten things on the walls. There's not like we can compare her handwriting to anything.
No, not if that's what you're after. Yeah, and again,
I'm looking to see.
And
like,
again,
did she draw this?
It's gonna take a few days if you're legitimately trying to catalog everything on the wall.
Yeah, no,
so for you to even
yeah.
try to find a sample and compare it to another sample, that's gonna take a bit of time.
And how big is this? Are we talking postcard size? You said butcher paper, so is it large?
It's a piece of butcher paper.
It's a piece of butcher paper. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I could give you an arbitrary measurement, but
no. But look, yeah. I've here's this parlor up here. Here's Mr. Castagnier.
Castain.
It's Castain. Yeah.
I can't read her handwriting.
So this leads to Mr. Castain
and to the smoking parlor.
And to the smoking parlor and to the night floors. What if during the day they don't know, like they're unaware of what's happening during the day?
That's what I'm thinking, because Roger Karen has no idea about the message that he left, right? Mm-hmm. Thomas had no idea about who Mark Rourke was.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have much better opinions of these people than I do.
What do you think?
Everybody lies.
Well, yeah, that I 100% think that.
And they do have a memory of Mr. Castain, even though he seems to be somehow connected to these night floors. So they do retain some memory during the day. So I'm on board with the idea that they're holding back.
I don't think they're lying. How can I put this? I don't think they're intentionally lying. I think they're lying.
How so?
I think
they're insane.
Yeah, basically.
I agree with you, Freeman. I think you're right.
But I think, for example, you guys don't remember coming in and showing Thomas this yellow sign that we all know about. They don't remember doing things. They don't remember, making phone calls. They don't remember people that may or may not have been here.
All right, so something's affecting our memory. I think we can agree on that.
Yes.
The night manager, the night floors, like everything's pointing to us needing to be here at night.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
Dr. Freeman, do you remember telling us about the yellow sign?
no. No, I do not.
And you said we told you about the yellow sign.
Well,
Yes. 'Cause you guys
Curse
came in.
and Dr. Freeman both witnessed you pull in. Curse probably didn't see the tail beginning of it, but they witnessed you pulling in Thomas and saying, "Have you seen that?" So, and then
Yeah.
afterwards, you guys not remembering that's the reason why you pulled him over here.
So our memory is being affected too.
Yeah. So apparently someone showed me the sign, and I don't remember who.
But I know I know that was me, right, Jonathan?
well, you know it was you because he told you it was you.
Oh, so I have like no recollection of that moment where I was like, check out this yellow sign.
The thing you don't have the recollection of is you turning to another individual and saying, "Have you seen the yellow sign?" You have an impulse to share it, then that impulse left. After you said it to somebody, you don't remember saying it to somebody. It's almost like impulsive.
But I remember the impulse to show him.
You do remember there was an impulse that you wanted to share it, but at the moment of you sharing it, you don't have a memory of that.
Yeah. So
something's messing with our brains too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's affecting us.
Yes.
This is what we should report back to Marcus, right? This is what he's asking for.
Didn't you call him?
I couldn't get a hold of him. It just kept on ringing and ringing, and no one picked up.
But I also think that tonight we should stay here tonight.
I agree with that. I think so too.
With this night manager, and we should make it look like no one was here. Because if this night manager, whoever it is, comes in and sees that there are 4 random people just in this apartment, he might not stick around.
I think we should go up to the night floors, follow the 3rd story staircase up into wherever that leads.
Are you guys talking stakeout?
I will buy the coffee.
Yeah, there's no way I'm sleeping here. I'll stay here, but I am not falling asleep.
No, we're not falling asleep. We're just staying here until Mr. Castaigne shows up.
And see if we can get to the 4th floor.
Yeah. That's what.
I don't know if I want to be on the 2nd floor when night falls, because I'm looking at this and I'm wondering if the 2nd floor somehow changes at night and becomes the night floors.
Yes, that's what I think
too. So that's why we should stay in this room, and because this room has a view of the outside, we can see whoever walks in, and we can just peek out the curtains every once in a while or listen. And when we hear someone coming in the door, we look out the peephole of the door. And if it's not someone that lives in this building currently, has to be either someone who's involved with this or Mr. Castaigne, who's also involved in this.
You want to stay at this apartment, this creepy ass apartment.
I mean,
with all the stuff.
Well, you guys have already been. You guys have been cataloging. I would say to find what you found, it's about 2 hours. So at this point, it's probably about 7 o'clock. So when you're talking about staying, it's staying about an hour, an hour and a half before it starts getting dark.
Yeah.
So
what? Maybe even less than an hour. I mean, I'm not looking up what time the sun goes down in August in New York City, but we'll just call it 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
All right. So I guess we're gonna keep cataloging, and someone's gonna keep an eye out on the front door while we do that.
Okay.
Yeah, we can always switch off. So yeah,
all right. So as you guys are cataloging, taking pictures, the light outside starts to dim slowly but surely. It's one of those things like as if you've been in a room, and you realize all of a sudden that you haven't turned on any lights, but it's a lot darker than it was a minute ago. Like there's that switch that happens when the sun does set, and now you can tell that it is dark outside. So as you're still snapping pictures and all of that, it is night. Those of you keeping a lookout on the front entryway, you don't see anybody coming up through the front door of the McAllister building. And as it gets to be fully dark, I don't imagine you guys are just kind of like waiting or still taking pictures, watching, see anybody's coming in.
We're
But
working.
yeah, you're working. So, but you hear a very loud bark somewhere outside this room.
Yeah, no, I'm like mid like flash and just. Does someone hear a dog? Am I
I
crazy?
heard that.
Was that inside or outside?
It's inside the
like it was
building.
outside.
It was inside the building.
Oh,
Yeah, you can hear it reverberating in the building.
Let's go.
that didn't sound like a small dog.
Let's go check it out.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
All right, so you guys open the door.
I'm standing behind Curse.
So there's some light music that's coming. It almost sounds like it's some sort of classical music, and it's coming. You can hear it as if it's being played upstairs because it's actually not a very large building. If you've ever seen a New York brownstone, they're not large, you know. And so you can hear some music off in the distance upstairs. Thomas Manuel's door is it's wide open, you know, and go ahead and. Let's see. Are you guys walking down the hall, or what are you guys doing?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna stick my head in Thomas's apartment just to see like if he's in there or not.
He does not appear to be in the room at that moment.
I'm gonna look around like, do any of you guys have guns? Because I have like a no gun policy. I have a baton. I don't have any guns, just in case. I don't want to shoot anybody.
I don't have a gun either.
What am I hiding behind you?
This will be good.
I brought a pencil.
Oh, none of us have guns? This will be great.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I don't think Ward does either. Ward, do you have a gun?
No, I do not.
Oh no, I actually have a 38 revolver for scaring coyotes, but I don't know if I brought that with me on the airplane. Yeah, there you go. I got nothing. I got a pocket knife.
We're all just gonna like daisy chain him up to the front.
So you guys have no guns of any kind, right? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Okay.
Yes. Congratulations.
Well, you guys are I mean, yeah, I imagine you guys are federal or posing as federal agents. You probably at least have a gun in the equipment they gave you. But if you guys aren't skilled with guns, then that's not something I would put in your hands.
No.
So okay.
I have a baton.
Okay.
That came with my stuff.
All right. Okay, so you're walking down the hall,
Yeah.
and you just see down at the end of the hall, you just see a steaming pile of dog crap.
Fantastic.
I'll like lean down and just look at it, and just Tom said he didn't hear a dog. Yet there's a dog.
And no Thomas.
And no Thomas.
All right, so you guys walk down the hallway, and so Thomas's door is wide open, but he's not in there. And you walk down the hallway, and there's a steaming pile of dog crap at the end of the hallway. So,
Looks like the dog came this way.
And so at the end of the hallway, we can make a left to go up the stairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the two apartments beyond the stairs, like.
So that floor you got Michelle Van Fitz, and you have Lewis Post on that.
And
second
two
floor.
empty apartments.
And two empty ones. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Is anything going on that floor? Like, is the music still coming from above us?
No, it appears to be coming from Van Fitz's room.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll walk down this hallway and just like.
Any of the doors open? Just Thomas's?
Yeah, just Thomas's is open.
Yeah, I didn't trust him.
All right.
I guess we'll like all walk down to Van Fitz's apartment. Like,
Well, I don't know if we all need to go. I'd like to go check out the thing on the third floor. Like it looks like it's in the stairwells.
Yeah.
What about you, Ward? Where are you going? I'll take the opposite of where you go.
I want to go follow the music.
So to Van Fitz's room? Okay,
Yeah.
then I'll go with Lonnie upstairs to the next floor.
Okay, so before you guys knock, as you guys walk up the floor, So we have Curse and Dr. Ward are on the next floor?
Lonnie.
Oh, Lonnie.
Lonnie and Curse. Yeah.
Curse and Lonnie, okay. As you guys walk up the floor, you both see crossing the hallway is a man that has a briefcase. He has white shoes, and then he quickly crosses from one of the empty apartments, walks out of one, and walks right into the other one.
Can we dash to go see where he went?
Let's go get him.
Yeah.
So you guys run after and open the door when he went in?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so when you open the door, it appears no one's there. So it's a really dark room because there's no one living in it.
It's an apartment?
Yeah.
Okay, you saw that. You saw that, right, Curse?
I saw that.
Because I saw that, and this is the door you went in.
And that map said man with briefcase and white shoes. I'm gonna yell into the room. Hello.
So you hear your voice echoing around, such as it would in a room that has absolutely no furniture, paintings, towels, nothing like that.
Yeah. Okay. That's weird. Well, the man in the white shoes, wasn't he supposed to be on the ground floor in that map?
That's where it said he was.
Yeah.
But he might be wandering around.
Are we on the ground floor now?
No, we're on the second floor, right?
No, you guys are on if you walked up to Van Fitz's room and you guys went up one more stairs further, you're on the third floor. Second floor on your map. Second floor. Yeah. Second floor on the map.
All right, let's see if we can find this red X that says.
Yeah. Let's go up the stairs.
All right.
Yeah, so we're going into the stairwell and kind of looking around for pushing on the wall and stuff.
Okay, let's cut back down to Dr. Ward and Freeman. So you guys are knocking on Van Fitz's door?
Yeah.
All right. How long do you guys knock? Because she doesn't answer initially. She doesn't answer.
It's just like knock, 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 like hard, loud. So like 3 hard, loud knocks.
Okay, so you wait a moment and she doesn't answer.
I'm gonna give it another knock, a little bit more vigor.
Okay. So as you knock harder, the door opens up slightly.
All right, Freeman, looks like an invitation.
I'll just hello. I'll just tap the door and push it in, so it's eh.
Okay. So when you open the door, at a glance, the front door and the bedroom nook and the bathroom, the kitchenette, the living room, they all seem normal. Because you, Freeman, you were there earlier in the day with her. But then the north wall, which was just a blank wall with some paintings on it or some decorations on it, the north wall is completely open, and it's open. The north wall of the living room, and it was not there before. It's open up to this large room.
All right. Is the music getting louder? Do we have anything on the source of the music?
Yeah, the music seems to be coming from a old Victrola that was also not there earlier.
In the large room, in the large extra room.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna walk towards that large extra room.
Are they rolling sanity yet?
I'm totally.
No, not yet. Okay, so and then out of one of the side rooms and comes Miss Van Fitz. Now she's dressed in she wasn't dressed like this before, but it's like a long. It's not a bathrobe, but it's almost like a leisure, if you're staying at home, leisure type of dress, almost like a kimono, almost like a nightgown in a way. It's
like a dressing gown,
sort of like that, but it's a little bit nicer to do. And she's holding like a Chardonnay type glass in her hand, and she has a little thin cigar in her other one, but she has it on one of those sticks that they put it on so that she's not actually holding it.
Like Cruella DeVille.
Yeah, sort of like that. She's walking around the room and she's kind of dancing and she's like, ha, 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 giving her. She's totally off key when she's singing, and she's like, oh, I wasn't expecting to see you.
She was the one. Just quick clarification. She was the one that was mean to us earlier.
The feminist writer.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. She told me there were no books I would want to read of hers.
And you can see
I'm offended, but that's okay.
you can see into the room opposite her because she basically comes out of the side bedroom and she's there in front of you, and you can see it beyond her, that north wall that was just a wall but now opens up to a very large room. Beyond that, it's like you could see these huge airy like this huge airy mahogany room that has tables, couches. There's lots of books all stacked along the wall. They all look old, like they look like really old books. And there's crystal tumblers and cigars, and it has the feeling almost like a party just ended. That's what it feels like as you're in the room. That's the sense that you have.
What's her last name again? Van Fitz.
Van Fitz, yeah.
Mrs. Van Fitz. Hi. We just had a few more questions. First and foremost, what's going on with your wall?
Oh, it was such a great party. I must tell you. What's going on with my wall? Nothing's going on with my wall. It's a wall. What wall are you pointing at?
That one, the one that's missing. That's not a wall anymore.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Why are you just coming from a party?
Oh, this is so glamorous. So glamorous. We all read from the play. Each of us took a turn. It was marvelous. Yeah, did you, what are you wearing? She looks at your FBI badge.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with the FBI.
Why are you here?
Well, we are investigating a missing person.
Oh, Abigail? Oh, that's right. That's right. You were here earlier, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
Mhm.
she's on 6.
She's on 6. This is a building that goes to 3.
That's impossible. She's on 6. She moved up on 6. She went with that salesman.
So how would we get to 6 to see Abigail?
You take the stairs?
Could you help us maybe point out the stairs to us? Got a little bit turned around, it's a new building.
Well, you could go, just walk up the stairs. Go to 6. I don't, are you crazy?
No. Sorry, we're just tired. I hope you have a good rest of your party.
Have you read the play?
I did see a page of something that looks like it might be a play.
Oh, you have not read the play? Oh, it's such a glorious play. In fact, Abigail's the one that found it. She shared it with all of us. It's we just finished a reading of it.
Oh, that's wonderful. Did Mark read the play?
Mark Rourke?
Yeah.
Oh, that asshole. Yeah, he read it. I tried to give him a bit part, but
Where does Mark live in the building?
yeah, he's always. Yeah, I don't know if he lives here. He's always in the smoking lounge.
Hey, was Mr. Castaigne at your party?
Oh, the night manager?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't really party much.
Does he live in the building too?
Yeah, he has offices up there on 4.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for your time. We're gonna go talk to the night manager.
Okay.
We'll just like back out all super slow and just close the door.
So the that main room that you saw, as you now as she's not in your view, as you're like backing out, that just goes on and on. So as you're seeing now, as you're kind of orienting yourself, because at first you're shocked there's a room behind a wall before there was no room. And as you're taking a closer look, you can realize there's another hallway and there's other windows, and then there's more hallways beyond that. It's almost like you can't see the end of it.
Jeez. Now I will like as soon as the door closes, I'm gonna Dr. Ward going. So we need to find the other 2.
Yeah, we need to see how high this building goes.
Yeah, and hopefully we're not here when it turns day, because I have a bad feeling about that. So yeah, let's skedaddle.
Agreed.
All right, so we're cut back to the other 2. And so you guys are walking up to the roof access?
Yep.
Is that
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, wherever that X kind of leads us to, if that's the roof access. Then
Okay.
sure.
So you you open the door, and it opens up into a room that looks like a 20th century men's club. The walls are covered in velvet wallpaper. There's like overstuffed armchairs of burgundy. I'm sorry, burgundy leather. There's a large hearth that's burning in the on one wall that has a fireplace that's actively going. There's plenty of there's a wet bar that's right there behind the counter, and then one wall is covered in floor to ceiling with bookcases, and it has a rolling step ladder that's permanently attached to it.
Is this the smoking lounge? Do we get a sense that
You would get a sense that this seems like this is the smoking lounge. Yeah.
Curse.
Yeah.
You were up here earlier, right?
The roof?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were on the roof earlier. This wasn't here.
Mm-hmm. Is there anybody in the room?
Yeah, there's a kind of a I don't know how to, let's see, he's wearing like a his attire looks like he's like in the 1930s, like almost like a suit.
Okay.
Looks like he has like a horrible wig that's sitting on his head, and he's smoking a cigar, and it looks like he's like nursing a drink.
All right.
He's pretty heavy set.
And I'm gonna go over and introduce him. Come on, Curse.
Yep.
Hello there.
Hey.
I'm Lonnie.
I'm Mr. Curse.
Yeah, what brings you here?
We were
looking for Mark Rourke.
No, that's me.
Ah.
Oh.
What do you do here?
Smoking and drinking. He points to the wet bar and he's like, grab yourself some. Grab yourself some.
I'm gonna need a drink, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you know what the day is today?
That's such a weird question.
I just couldn't remember. I couldn't remember what the day is. Could you tell me what the day is?
Are you stupid or something?
We're looking for Abby and her boyfriend. We heard that Abby moved off somewhere up here.
Oh yeah. She moved up with that boy of hers. Sweet kid, Gail.
That's the salesman, Gail.
No, Gail, Abigail.
Oh, Gail. Oh,
Okay.
Sure.
Who's her boyfriend? The salesman?
Yeah, he's a creep.
What's his name?
Yeah, it's just we don't really know his name. Salesman.
Is he the guy with the white shoes?
Yeah,
he briefcase.
He thinks he looks all snazzy with those.
Yeah, snazzy, huh?
Yeah, snazzy.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Is it just him in the room?
Yeah.
Where's the bartender?
No, there's just a.
It's a wet bar. You make your own. Bar. You make your own drink.
Okay.
I made my own. I made my own already.
Are there more people up here?
Oh, this Mr. Castaigne's.
Yeah. Are there any windows in this room?
No, there's no windows.
No windows. Okay.
Then where's Mr. Castaigne?
Oh, I'm sure he's in his office. He kind of whispers over to you. He's like, he's a Dago.
Dago? Dago, a gay person, right? Isn't that Dago? No.
It's
it's slang for something.
Italian?
I think it's a derogatory term for an Italian. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's a Dago?
I thought he was calling him a Wendigo, and I was like, oh, that's
a whole different story.
Where's his office?
Huh?
Where's his office? The 7th floor?
You know what? Fuck you. I'm getting tired of all these questions. Just make a drink, read a book, smoke a cigar. I don't know what you want.
Any recommendations on the book?
Sure. Any of those.
I'll look over at Lonnie. You much of a reader?
No, but I do like cigars.
All right, you smoke a cigar. I'll go see what kind of books I got here.
Okay. So you pulling one of the books off?
Sure.
Okay, so they're hardcover books and folios. That's what they look like. Many different sizes, and so you're taking one off.
Yeah.
So it seems to be filled with basically antique pornographic photos.
Like in black and white?
Yeah, all the participants they're wearing masks. Some of them look like they're participating in some elaborate costume party thing. But there's a range of activities and
a range of activities.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So and there some of the photos they're human oddities too, commonly found at the turn of the 20th century, like in sideshows. But but the peculiar so say you have the 8-fingered man, for example, or the bearded woman, or anything like that. You would imagine that's a freak show and a sideshow, except they're exploited to their fullest sexual potential in these photographs.
What does that mean? That they're attractive looking?
Use your imagination. If it's an 8-fingered man, what's he doing with the other extra 3 fingers?
So they're actually in
they're photographs in this book.
While they're like in sexual,
yes,
they're actually having sex. Like,
yes,
okay,
or it's some type of activity.
Oh boy!
So that's one book. So and you grab another one or any one.
I'll toss that one on the floor and draw out the next book.
Similar thing. It's the same type of thing. It's like it's just like turn of the century pornography.
I'm gonna take a whole swath of books and toss them on the floor. And is there something behind it? Is it is it the end of the bookcase?
Yeah, it's just a bookcase.
And then I'll climb down the ladder and then kind of sort through a few of the books that I pushed off the shelf. Are they all pornographic?
Yeah, they're all pornographic except one of them. Tell me just briefly about your family.
About my family?
Well, because you're secretive, right? I mean, you haven't really revealed anything to him.
Yeah. What do you want to know about my family?
Okay, so I'll just say, let's just say that as you flip through the book, there's a picture of you now, the age that you look now, except that you are having sex with a girl that you knew in high school, and she is the same age as she is in high school. So she's like a senior. So it's a little bit pedophilic, for example, for sure. But that's what the picture shows.
And I have no recollection of this ever happening.
Well, no, it's the age you are now. You look like the way you do now, and this is.
She would be older.
No, she would not be older. You're saying?
No,
she would be older now.
She would look, yeah, but she'd look the way that she did in high school.
Well, the picture looks like it's in high school. It's like your Letterman jacket, your old car, or whatever it is in the background, or it's like it's you, except you have it. It should be you back then, but it's you now in the picture.
Is this picture that I'm looking at something that actually happened, but I just look like the older version of myself, or do I not have any recollection of this happening?
Well, that's why I want to ask you about your personal history. But so let's just say for this that it's the girl that you were with in high school. You guys were doing fooling around. It doesn't necessarily have to be sex, but I was saying sex is the whole rest of the book's pornographic. But the thing that strikes you is that one, it's a picture of you and this girl, but you are now you, current age in the picture. And go ahead and make a sanity roll.
Sure, that's fair. Totally fair.
I'm just imagining he looks at it and he's like, "Man, the 50s were wild." Yeah, no Model T.
You failed.
Yep.
So go ahead and lose 1 sanity.
Okay. I would close that book as fast as I could and probably put it in my back pocket or something.
Curtis, what'd you find over there?
A bunch of pornographic shit. Come look at this.
I'm okay.
No, you should take a look at this.
What was that book you just shut really fast?
Did he see that?
No. Oh no! Did he see you shut a book?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Did you slam it shut and shut?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Probably,
He slammed it shut really fast. I'm like, so what was that?
Well, look, and I'll pull up a couple of other magazines and just lift them up for you to see.
Yeah, that's weird. That's some weird stuff.
So you're going over and looking at it?
Sure, I'm gonna walk over and look at it.
Okay. So you notice you start all the same thing as I was describing, and then as you open up toward the back of one of them, you see basically it's like it's a recreated Native American dance in it, but it's just the most like off the wall odd orgy you've ever seen. Pictures of it, and it almost kind of offends you because it's like your people and somebody was exploiting them in this way.
Sure.
Yeah.
And it's a picture.
It's a
Not
photograph.
a drawing.
It's a
Yeah,
photograph.
It's a photograph. Yeah. This is some weird stuff you found over here. Is it all like this?
That's all I've seen so far.
Yeah. All right.
And then at that moment, you hear another large, like a loud bark, and it seems to be coming from the floor above you, as if someone is playing ball with a dog. Because you hear it's like, and you hear these heavy footsteps up above you.
Should we go get Ward and Freeman?
As you guys say that, what are the other two you doing?
Peering around the corner, saying, "No, man." I'm kidding.
Yeah, I believe we were following them up the stairs, trying to find them.
Yeah, so you're like coming in the door at some point, right?
Yeah, like we're just like, hey.
All right, so you guys pop open the door.
Yeah, like, hey, there's a guy. Dude, who's that sitting there? This guy in a chair, just smoking a cigar.
So he turns around, like he wheels around. He's like, "Yeah, who are these fucks?"
Oh,
These are some friends of ours.
hello.
Hi.
We'd like to introduce you guys to this is Mark Rourke.
Oh, hello,
Oh.
Mark.
Nice to finally meet you.
Have yourself a drink.
There's a wet ball right behind me. Go ahead and make yourself one.
Can I extend my hand to shake Mark's hand?
All right, so when you extend to shake his hand, he has a cigar in one and the drink in the other one, and he looks like, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, I don't have another hand.
I'll just like go and pat him on the shoulder. Does my hand touch him?
Hey, don't fucking touch me, man.
Okay. Hey, sorry. Just pleasantries and all that. I am just taken aback. This is a very amazing place you got here.
You should check out the books that Curse found.
There's books?
Oh,
Yeah, some dirty magazines over there. Kind of oddities and weird shit. You don't need to.
Yeah.
I want to talk with Mark about the play. Heard there was a play going on tonight.
Oh, yes.
Are you want to go to a play? You asked me on a date, sweet cheeks?
Were you guys reading from the play? We were just talking with Miss Van Fitz, and she said that you guys were reading from the play.
She said my name?
I believe, yeah, you're Mark Rourke, right?
Oh, that fucking bitch.
Well, what's the problem? She seemed like she'd had a great time.
Don't trust her. She's a bitch.
So no play? Nothing like that going on?
You want to go to a play?
I don't know, maybe. Is it
Do I look like one of those people you find in Central Park?
All right, I get it. You don't want to talk about a play? We don't have to talk about a play.
So if you guys haven't picked
Hey.
up on it, he's pretty drunk. I mean, he's like
yeah.
verbally abusive and drunk is what you've run into.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna-
you could keep asking him questions if you'd like, but it's going to be more of what I'm doing. So just giving you a heads up because
it's fun.
I don't know how much.
Dr. Ward, we've gone down this path with him. He's been here a while.
Hey, so Mr. Rourke, I have a question. Do you know whose dog that is?
What dog?
No, never mind. Never mind. We're actually just on the way to go see
Hey.
Mr. Castaigne. So.
Yeah, let's go see him. We'll fill you in. We saw the salesman.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and apparently the salesman is who is, White Sox, briefcase, the whole shebang. He's the one that they moved in with Abby, I think. What did they say, Curse, on the 5th floor?
Or upstairs.
6.
Van Fitz told us she moved to the 6th floor.
Oh, 6th
And,
floor. 6th floor.
Her room now goes on into infinity.
Mhm.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the walls not there, and it just kind of keeps on going.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, well, we found the 4th floor, so I mean, seems like anything's possible right now.
Yeah.
it's a total Jackson Pollock painting back there. So
Are there any clocks around?
There are no clocks. Strange enough.
I mean,
Do I have a watch?
Yeah, you have it
yeah,
on
I was
you.
just wondering.
Can I look at it? Is it doing anything weird? Like,
It's not doing anything. It doesn't appear. It doesn't appear like when you first glance at it. It looks like the second hand is still moving,
okay.
and then if you glance at it again, it looks like it's moving, but it's right at the same point it was. So if you look at your watch and say it's like 8:05 and 15
Sure.
seconds, you watch it for 5 seconds. It goes 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then when you look at it again, it's doing the exact same thing. 8:15, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's what your watch is doing.
Hey guys, I just checked my watch because I don't know, there's something about being up here at night. A little worried about getting stuck wherever we are.
Yeah.
But my watch is doing something weird. You guys got watches on?
Yeah, I have one of those like retro 80 calculator watches. Like the little press little buttons.
Yeah, Casio.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I got one of
Yeah.
those.
So you hear off just in the distance of it, a door creaks open and it says, "Hey, Rourke, come on, give me a drink, will you?"
And who's that?
There's a hallway
recognize the
there's a hallway connected to the smoking lounge
Okay.
at the far end. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go over there and talk to whoever that voice was.
Hey, wait a second. That's Rourke.
Yes, Mr. Rourke. How can we help you?
The man asked for a drink. He hands you a drink to go hand to
Oh,
him.
hey. Thank you, Mr. Rourke. Good thinking on your part. Take it.
All right, so you guys are walking down to that hallway.
Yeah. We're walking down the hallway.
All right, so you guys go down to the hallway. So who's carrying the drink?
I think I am.
Oh, Freeman's carrying the drink.
is,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
so-
front.
All right, so
Okay.
so you round the corner and there's just one door and it's open, and it's like a dead end hallway at the end of that.
Mhm.
Except on the opposite side of that, there's stairs that lead up, and then so you have the end of the hallway, stairs that lead up to the next floor, and then you have a door, and the door's open. On the door is open, and then standing in then standing in that door is an old man. Think of he looks like almost like Einstein in a way. So picture Einstein, an Italian Einstein. That's what he looks like. And
Okay.
then he's like, "Oh, thanks, thank you for the drink. Nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Castaigne. I'm the night manager." And we'll pick it up from there next time. So thank you for joining us, and we will we'll pick up the agent's journey as they are now have entered the quote unquote night floors. And so thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.